We'll start with the easy one, Dave. Any lineup changes for today?
No.
No.
Forward group staying the same.
I'm not sure if, you probably didn't hear it, but Paul Maurice and the Jets players talked pretty openly about how they just, they gave you guys a lot of your offense on transition. And, you talked about it after you had the puck in their own zone, defending for a while, then quickly you went the other way. So you like that, obviously, but what do you want to see?
No, that wasn't a good. I liked the way we went the other way. I didn't like the part that we had in our zone too much. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's fair. So the Jets are a good forechecking team. That's kind of their bread and butter, and transition's yours. So how do you eliminate a good forechecking team? How do you slow them down?
Well, we concentrate on what we're doing. We've got to defend a little better. We gave some chances that I think we've got to clean up last game. There was some D-zone stuff that we've looked at that we want to make sure we're a little tighter on. And if you check well, you're going to have the opportunity to get the puck back and go the other way. So we play the best when we check well, and if we can get cycle stops, get things stopped in our own end quicker, the quicker we can go the other way. So those are things that we talk about.
Jim Matheson, Post Media.
Dave, when a player plays his first NHL game, part of it is the energy that he gets from playing it. What do you want to see from Ryan McLeod in his second game? Do you think he'll be less nervous? What do you want to see from that maybe a little different than you saw from him in the first game when he was all excited to play?
I thought he was solid, so he just builds on that. Like every game you go through, whether you're just starting your career in the NHL or you're a 10-year vet, every time you go out, you get knowledge with history and situations that arise. So you're right. Young players probably had some jitters that he had to get through, but I thought he was real solid. He didn't look intimidated by the game one bit. He went out there, played his game, had some opportunity to play with the puck a little bit, so he just got to build on what he did the first game. He was solid, just keep building.
And when you're looking for a left winger to play with Connor likes to carry the puck up the ice a lot. Are you looking for a winger who just distributes? You're not looking for a winger that likes to carry it up the ice. You're just looking for a winger to get to Connor and then gets in the open once the puck's in the other end.
It's not that simple, Jim. You're looking for people that are going to have the ability to play with the puck, read off people. There's a lot of different things you're looking for. So it's just too easy to say, okay, give the puck to Connor and let him skate it. There's times when that player has to skate it too. Connor's down and covered in his own. So it's you're looking for some chemistry, people that can read off each other, have the smarts to read off each other, make plays. There's a lot of different factors that come into it.
Reed Wilkins, 630 Chad.
Hi, Dave. So Kulikov is here, and Russell didn't play on Monday. I'm just wondering now, with the defenseman you have, are you more inclined to sort of just keep going with the hot guy? Do you want to have a rotation to kind of keep everybody more or less active? How do you want to handle it?
We're going to take it game by game and just see where we're at. But we know we're going to, we want to have everybody, as many people ready and available as we can. So as we go down the stretch here, I don't think you'll see the same six every night, but we're just going to take it game by game.
And just on a slightly different note, Hockey Canada was making some announcements today, and Shane Doan is part of the management team for Worlds as the assistant general manager. A Winnipeg Jet for a season back in the day, and then obviously you and he were together, I think 8 seasons with the Coyotes. What can you just say about what it was like coaching Shane and having that long relationship with him?
One of the best leaders that I've ever been around, just the ability to lead a dressing room, and not just by what he said, but by what he did. He leads by example. He was a hard player to play against, always played the right way, tried to play the right way. And he's a real smart guy, real intelligent guy, real personable guy. And I think he was a real good pick for that. He's trying to take a step into the second part of the game. He played a long time. Now he's trying to get into he's dealing with some management stuff. So it's great for him to get experience in those tournaments. I've been around quite a few of them, and they're excellent to go there and just you get to mingle with other people and get other opinions and learn and get experiences that will help you in the future. So it's a great opportunity for him.
Kelly Moore, Sage OB.
Hey, good afternoon, Dave.
Afternoon.
I don't know that any team likes to lose the way Winnipeg did the other night, but sometimes that can be an aha moment, a wake-up call, if you will, for things that had maybe been slipping a little bit along the way and then kind of came to a full culmination. Did you guys as a team, Dave, have an aha moment earlier this year where the realization came, we've just got to change the way we're playing to get to how you're playing now?
I think every team goes through a little bit of that. We had a series against Toronto earlier where we weren't playing very well, and we knew it's not as if we made a lot of adjustments come out of it. We just did things better. You recognize you're going to have to do things better if your team expects to get better. So every team goes through those little, as you say, aha moments. And as a coach, I'm sure Paul's over there, and you're going to try to use every advantage you can. Whether you're down or whether you're up, there's aha moments when you play real well too that you want to keep that going. So you try to use that as a way to get your team to continue to improve. And there's aha moments on both sides, winning and losing, that you always try to use. So I expect them. We capitalized on some chances early in that game. I expect them to come out and. We expect a really tight game, hard game tonight, and that can be expected from a team that just like you say, maybe had an aha moment.
Yeah, and just on that point, Dave, from another perspective, it might have looked disgustingly easy for your hockey club to win the game the way you did, but I'm just getting the sense in listening to you talk that there's no false sense of security or no feeling too fat and sassy after a game like that.
The one thing about media, they don't sit down and dissect the game and go through it and what you did right and what you did wrong. And just because there was a couple of real highlight plays that put you in front doesn't mean that you actually played a real good game. There's always stuff to improve, and we have lots to improve from that game the other night. We capitalized on some chances and kind of pushed the game ahead for us. But there's lots to like about the other night, and there's still stuff that can be really cleaned up. We give up too much in certain situations, and those are areas we'll have to be better at tonight.
Jim Matheson.
What's it like coaching against a coach like Maurice, or even a veteran coach who's coached a long time as you have? Is it become a chess match, or are you interested in that? You're not going against the guy who's only been in the league for 2 years. The opposing coach is a smart guy too. Does that enter into it at all?
You know what?
Really smart too.
All the coaches in this league are smart guys. They all. I mean, I've worked with Paul before at a World Championship. Know him well. He's a very good coach, excellent coach. So, but you get dialed into your own team more. I mean, there's some tactical stuff that goes on during the game, but you're really concentrating about your team. He prepares his team and how they want to play. I want to prepare our team and how we want to play, and there's a cat and mouse game that goes on with some matchups now and then. But for the most part, every coach in the league is a really good coach. You're not picking and choosing, and every team is prepared. So it's whoever you're playing against, the team's going to be well prepared.
One last question on your minor league team. What does it say when most of the players come up from Bakersfield and they're prepared to play in the NHL? What does that say about the job Jay Woodcroft is doing in Bakersfield?
Jay and his staff have done an excellent job there. They've done an excellent job. The 2 years that I've been here, everybody that's come up from there had an opportunity, whether it's in training camp or, last year we had Yamamoto come up. This year McLeod stepped in, and they're prepared. The one thing about Jay and his staff down there with Mats too is they've been around the NHL. They know what it takes to be an NHL player, and sometimes as much as tactical or development, just the ability to talk to people and make sure they know what to expect when they get here is a big part of the development. And the staff down there has done an excellent job. Players come up, they have the confidence that they've earned down there, that they can step in here and take that confidence to the next level. And we've been very fortunate as a team up here that those players have been ready.